Welcome to MSC TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am Sherifat Onono Mohammed. The headline: President Muhammadu Buhari says no imposition of candidates, no anointed one. Varsity unions and federal government renegotiation committee sitting ends. Report to be ready this week. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson survived votes of no confidence, and Dustin Johnson confirmed PGA Tour resignation. Now the news in detail. The University Unions and Federal Government Negotiation Committee sitting will end Tuesday. The federal government on March this year inaugurated a 7-person committee tasked with the renegotiation of the 2009 agreement reached with the Academic Staff Union of Universities and the other 3 unions, including the Joint Action Committee of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities and Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions and the National Association of Academic Technologists. The committee, which was chaired by Pro-Chancellor Alex Ekweme Federal University, Ndufo Alike, Emeritus Professor Nime Bridges, was given 3 months to conclude the renegotiation with ASU and other unions. According to ASU and SANU National President, Professor Emmanuel Osadeke and Mohammed Ibrahim respectively, the Bridges Committee has been meeting with the various unions since May 2022 to renegotiate their agreements. Osadeke told journalists, "There is progress, but it depends on the government side. They had a fairly good meeting. They are still trying to resolve the issues." It is believed that the committee would submit its report to the federal government this week, or they could be given an extension. The committee, which is expected to review the draft proposed FGN ASU agreement, has the following terms of reference: license and consult with relevant stakeholders to finalize the position of the federal government to the issues in the draft proposed FGN and ASU renegotiated agreements. Renegotiate in realistic and workable terms the 2009 agreement with other university-based unions. Negotiate and recommend any other issue the committee deemed relevant to reposition the NUC for global competitiveness, and submit proposed draft agreement within 3 months from the date of inauguration. Likewise, all the unions are presently on strike over unmet demands of the 2009 agreement with the unions. A total of 3,135 unified tertiary matriculation examination and direct entry examination candidates who scored 300 and above in 2018, 2019 and 2020 did not gain admission into tertiary institutions. The figure is based on the admission statistic prepared by the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board for the 3 years. The statistics for 2018, 2019 and 2020 were made available on the board's website. The board is still working on the 2021 statistic following the conclusion of the 2021 admissions. While tertiary institutions are at liberty to determine their respective cutoff marks for admission, there is a widely held belief that candidates who score higher marks have advantages over those with poor UTME scores. While 1,000 candidates were unable to gain admission, in 2019 a total of 2,167 candidates scored 300 and above, while 2,388 candidates got admitted, 679 were denied admission. In 2020, a total of 4,948 students scored 300 and above, while 3,492 candidates were admitted. 1,456 were denied admission. The JAMB registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, on the website of the board listed wrong O-level subject combination, low post-UTME screening score, non-acceptance of admission offer, duplication of application, absence from post-UTME screening, and mismatch of catchments are some of the reasons some candidates who scored over 300 marks did not gain admission. Meanwhile, a statement from the board's head of Public Affairs and Protocol, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, directed all candidates who registered for the UTME and DE but had yet to link their email addresses with their profile to visit any JAMB-approved computer-based test centers and do so. The Niger Kogi Command of the Nigerian Customs Service has seized 101 exotic cars and other vehicles alongside clothes, rugs, and consumables worth 755.3 million naira. This was revealed in Mine by the command's area comptroller, Abubakar Adamu, while showcasing the seized items. He stated that the consumables seized include cartons of bottled water, wine, ketchup, spaghetti, basmati rice, tomato soup, foreign parboiled rice, whipped cream, vegetable oil, and others. Adamu said the command had deployed measures towards ensuring the area becomes unbearable to smugglers and non-compliant traders. He said among the items seized are 140 rolls of foreign rugs, 50 bales of second-hand clothing, 120 kegs of premium motor spirits, 8 motorcycles, and 200 pieces of used tires. University of Abuja's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Abdul Rashid Na'Allah, says the institution has gone tough on lecturers who are sexually harassing students, adding that 2 professors had been dismissed for the offense. Na'Allah told the news agency of Nigeria on Monday in New York that the university had introduced a policy on sex abuse on campus, which had been published. The VC, who was on a 2-day visit to US to meet with the University of Abuja Alumni Association, USA chapter, to solicit support for the institution, said female students needed to be protected. According to him, the institution is committed to high moral standards and will not tolerate any form of misconduct perpetrated by its staff members against students. He said he has dismissed 2 professors since he became the Vice-Chancellor. It tells you how they are serious about the issue of sexual harassment. The Vice-Chancellor added, it was sad to see some lecturers who are supposed to be protecting the female students becoming one of their problems. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And on politics.
Mr. President, I was once there as an opposition senator. There was never a time that we called the president at that time, who was a PDP president, an insult, because this is our institution. And if we don't conduct ourselves with dignity and respect, nobody will respect us.
The heads of security in Nigeria made several different explanations for killings of our citizens.
The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, I hereby forward for the confirmation by the Senate the appointment of the underlisted nominees as National Commissioners and Resident Electoral Commissioner for the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC.
President Muhammadu Buhari, Monday afternoon, cleared all doubts about where he stands on the choice of a presidential candidate for the governing All Progressive Congress, APC, declaring before the party's 14 governors of northern states that he has no preferred candidate and has anointed no one, and is determined to ensure that there shall be no imposition of any candidate on the party. Speaking at a meeting with the governors at the State House, Abuja, President Buhari said the party is important and its members must be respected and made to feel they are important. The president said he had a clear mind about what he was doing and asked the APC governors to feel the same way. You were elected as he was. Have a clear mind as he have. God gave them the chance. They have no reason to complain. They must be ready to take pain as they take the joy. Allow the delegates to decide. The party must participate. Nobody will appoint anybody. Earlier in their addresses, the chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, Governor Simon Bako Lalong, and Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu of the Progressive Governors Forum said they have come to affirm the position of the Northern Governors that the party's candidates in the presidential election shall come from the southern part of the country. As a follow-up on their resolution to zone the All Progressive Congress presidential ticket to the south, the Northern APC governors have forwarded the name of 5 southern aspirants to the president, Muhammadu Buhari, for consideration as a consensus candidate. Aspirants from the south dominated the list on Tuesday. Those shortlisted are the Vice President, Yemi Osibanjo, former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu, Ekiti State Governor Kayode Fayemi, former Transportation Minister Rotimi Amechi, and Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State. The chairman of the Northern Governors Forum and Governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, who confirmed the shortlist, said those whose names were submitted had been graded by the party screening committee based on specific metrics. Lalong, however, noted that the northern governors, being only one section of the party, the shortlist will not bar other aspirants from contesting the primaries. The governors had on Monday met with Buhari to officially inform him of their stance to zone the ticket to the south. They met the president around the same time the APC national chairman, Abdullahi Adamu, announced that the President Buhari had endorsed Senate President Ahmed Lawan as a consensus candidate. The presidency immediately denied the announcement, saying that Buhari at the time had not appointed any candidates. A media aide to one of the governors confirmed that the aspirants were shortlisted without giving their names. He, however, emphasized that no one was disqualified nor eliminated from the primary. He also hinted that the names may be reduced to 2 before the primary. And on foreign, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson survived a vote of no confidence in his leadership of the Conservative Party Monday evening. The vote was triggered after about 54 Tory members of Parliament wrote letters saying they no longer support Johnson following his Partygate scandal during the height of the COVID lockdown, which sparked calls for his resignation. Johnson hailed his 211-248 victory in the 10th vote by Conservative members of Parliament as a convincing result. In his reaction, Johnson said it was a convincing result, a decisive result, and what it means is that a government, they can move on and focus on the stuff and think really matters to people. He added he is grateful to colleagues for the support they have given him. What they need to do now is come together as a government and as a party. All 359 Conservative MPs took part in the vote. The Prime Minister received the support of 211 Conservative MPs, with 248 voting against him. Johnson was supported by 59% of his MPs, which is lower than Theresa May's 63% of Tories MPs in 2018, who ended up resigning 6 months later. With surviving the vote of no confidence, however, Johnson can continue as the Conservative Party leader and therefore Prime Minister. Following the current rules, Tories MPs cannot hold another vote on Johnson until after 12 months. The rules can, however, be changed to be able to hold another vote sooner than the current rules allow. When asked about the possibility of such change, Sir Graham Brandy MP, who oversees the process, told the British Broadcasting Corporation that technically it is possible. Let's join John and Malik for our sports updates.
On sports update, England boss Gareth Southgate has called on more of his attacking players to start scoring goals as they prepare to face Germany in the Nations League. The Three Lions are looking to bounce back in Munich from Saturday's surprise 1-0 defeat by Hungary in Budapest. Only 3 players have 5 goals or more: Harry Kane 49, Raheem Sterling 19 and Harry Maguire 7. England will be without James Austin and Fikayo Tomori for the Group A3 encounter, but fellow defender Mark Dominic Szoboszlai's goal for Hungary on Saturday inflicted a first defeat on England in 90 minutes since November 2020. Germany are unbeaten in 10 games since Hansi Flick replaced Joachim Löw following their 2-0 defeat by England at Euro 2020. In 2001, England furiously beat Germany 5-1 in Munich in a World Cup qualifier, with Michael Owen scoring a hat-trick. But Gareth Southgate said even everyone talk about the 5-1 here, Germany ended up in the World Cup final on the back of that qualifying campaign. Germany coach Flick praised England's extraordinary players and said they could form 3 national teams. Dustin Johnson has confirmed he has resigned from the PGA Tour in order to compete in the Saudi-funded Live Golf Invitational Series. Speaking alongside fellow major winners Louis Oosthuizen and Graham McDowell at the live press conference at the Centurion Club on Tuesday, Johnson said he resigned his membership from the PGA Tour, which makes him ineligible for next year's Ryder Cup. The former world number one expressed his excitement for the controversial new format, adding he believes it will be a true test. Johnson, who claimed the Masters title in 2020 and US Open title in 2016, has accumulated $74 million on the course of the GPA Tour, and as recently as late February stated, he was fully committed to the GPA Tour. And that's sports update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thanks for the update, Jonah. And that's the size of our package today. Join us tomorrow at this same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, and Twitter at MLC TV1. For your event coverage, information, contribution, advert, and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. Friday 9 p.m. Local Government and You. Saturday 7 p.m. Family Affairs. 9 p.m. Political Arena and Women's World. Sunday by 6 p.m. It's Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Sherifat Onono Mohammed. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Good day and thanks for watching.